All right, guys, so now we can start creating our audiences. By creating specific audiences early on and having this account structure, it's gonna allow us to become very profitable and very data-driven on where we're going to spend. So if we actually look at the sheet, so I have these audiences laid out, and this is the ones that I've found to be really profitable to create lookalikes off of as we start getting more data. So we'll be covering this in later sections, but it's important to set this up early so we can also set up our retargeting. Because if we go back into the campaign and I go into the retargeting, the audiences that have been working really well, and let me actually go in the last like 5 days. So the audiences that have been working well for this specific account is page view of the last 7 days. So I've been blasting the budget there, and add to cart in the last 7 days. Everything else has been working okay, but by dissecting, I'm able to spend more where it would make sense and also kind of throttle back on where it's maybe not as profitable. So by doing this structure, it's allowed me to have a very profitable retargeting campaign, and even overall in the account, it's still very profitable, right? Spent $12,000 at a 3.83 return on ad spend, but it's not just because of the retargeting campaign, it's because of everything put together as a whole, right? So this is what I want to cover and set up with you guys. So let's actually go into the account. So if you're just now starting with Facebook, this is actually similar to what you will be seeing. You might not see a campaign here. You might see a button saying, create a campaign. But what we want to do is actually click up here, and we want to go to audiences. So in audiences, this is where we're going to start creating those segmented audiences. And later we will be creating lookalikes. So I'm going to click right up here, create audience, custom audience, and we're going to go click website traffic or website. And here's our pixel. Make sure this is your actual pixel. And we're gonna scroll down, and let's actually create an audience of purchasers. So the first one that you're gonna wanna create is 180 days. I've already created that one. So let's just create it in the last 30 days. So I'm gonna click purchasers, 30 days. And you wanna have kind of the same overall look, because you're gonna have a lot of audiences in your dashboard, and so you need it to be readable and cohesive. So purchasers in the last 30 days, go ahead and create, done. We're gonna go ahead and do another one, custom audience, website, scroll down to purchase, and let's do in the last 14 days. Boom, 14 days, create audience. So this is not the hard part. This is very simple. And so I'm gonna go ahead and create all of my audiences, and I'm actually gonna follow this sheet. Now, as far as video viewers, this is only gonna happen if you have a video uploaded into your account. So the way we'd create our video audiences, we'd still do the same process, right? We're gonna go down to video. We're gonna do in the last, I actually like to do the last 30 days. This gives me more recent traffic, but also not too little of traffic, because you're gonna get a lot of video views, right? So we're gonna go right here, and we're gonna scroll down to 95% of the videos, and this is where we need to choose videos. Now, of course, if you don't have any videos uploaded, then we can't choose any, but we could still do 95% video viewers, and if we want to do this, we can say 30 days. I do not segment as far as video viewers of last 30 days or 5 days. There's really no point. The only time I've done this is when it's during Christmas. I'll maybe separate it and say, okay, only people who are really hyperactive during Christmas, and I'll just scale very hard for Q4. But then after Christmas, maybe the purchasers are a little bit different, but even then I didn't see tremendously different results. So this is still what I recommend. Is actually a straightforward path to seeing really good results. Funny enough, I've noticed 95% video viewers sometimes perform way better than even 1% purchasers. So it's all about testing, and this is what we'll be covering. So once we have these audiences created, this is the first step. Then we can go ahead and add this into our campaigns, which we'll be covering in the later videos. But make sure that you go through, create your audiences. And in the next video, what we're gonna be covering is how to create advanced audiences. So I'll see you guys in the next video.